or the webinars that are hosted inside of the platform. So you are clear, you are looking set up the webinar. So tonight's webinar is actually hosted inside of school. Okay. And so let's see how tonight's session goes. So even if we have internet challenges, as you can see, I think Natasha, can you hear me? Natasha has joined us and she's recorded the webinar. So recording the Disla is going to be uploaded inside the community as well. Natasha, can you hear me? No? Natasha, can you hear me? Natasha? Can you hear me?
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Why? The network is not cooperating tonight. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Not yet, yet. Come na mita tanim la mix down good. You know, looking for background.
Hi,
Hi, Ken.
Wait.
everybody. Yeah.
Hello.
So we still not heard from Miss Kawaba, hey?
Yes.
Nogata. Okay,
No.
I'm not sure if we can maybe let's do some introductions before we start. Is that all right? Everybody, is that all right with everybody?
Yep.
Yep.
Can we do some introductions before we start? Okay, so let me start. Let me start. So, to those of you who have never met me in person, probably you see me on social media, probably you see me post content inside our school community. So my full name is what you see here, but I go by Kez. And because a lot of my followers, a lot of my audience, and a lot of the people that I interact with almost on a daily basis know me as Kez. So I am Kez, okay? I am one of the admins inside of this community. I started my online business journey back in 2024. So that's when I started. 2026 is my third year into this online business space, into digital marketing. And yeah, I am one of your administrators and your masterminds inside of the Resilience Entrepreneurs community. And it is an absolute pleasure to meet all of you tonight. We're so excited to host our very first webinar tonight. You know, internet can be a challenge and PNG power can be a challenge tonight, but you know, we are resilient people. That's why we call this community resilience entrepreneurs. So we will do what we need to do tonight to have this webinar. So, Natasha, do you want to go next?
Hi, guys. How's everyone doing? It's we are really excited. Apologize if we're over smiling or we're just excited being with you all tonight. This is um this is a digital community, a community created by Miplaya Tol Susa, Yumi Atol Papua New Guinea for Papua New Guineans. So we are very excited for tonight. It's a milestone, something that we've been working hard to achieve, to have this upgrade. And so this is our first ever webinar.
Ooh.
Yes, first ever webinar. And thank you for those of you who are taking time to be with us tonight. I am Natasha. I am the founder of Resilience Entrepreneurs Community, together with Kaz, Miss Kawaba, and V. We created this community for Papua New Guineans as complete beginners. If you wanted to start into digital marketing, we made that journey easier by being in the program that we'll be talking to you about tonight. Sorry, those of you in here on tonight, if you can mute yourself and so that we can just go through clearly. Mipla can hara you here too. I think the network is not cooperating tonight. But if you can mute yourself, right? And yes, so I was saying why we created this community for just basically as a complete beginner you might be confused how to navigate na, or got some like a clear understanding what digital marketing is and how to be a digital business owner. We have been in this space for quite some time, and so we put our experiences together and the masterminds, like Kes mentioned, we've come together and we said, let's help our Papua New Guineans. Let's create this space for them to be able to come on. And, I mean, if the white people can do it, Yumi to Yumi can make him. And so, yes, we are really excited tonight because this is such an achievement for not just us like celebrating this win, but every one of you, and those who are inside this community but who are not able to be on tonight. It's something for all of us to celebrate because we are the first ever Papua New Guineans to have a community on this platform. And so we are really excited to have you all tonight. And guys, this is gonna be recorded, so you all are gonna go down in history, making history tonight as Resilience Entrepreneurs' first ever webinar. So congratulations to you all, and it's over to you, Kaz.
Thank you, Natasha. And Ogeta, like, I want this to sink in. You see, what we've created now, Embleumia, this is ours. We had to join an international community to learn all of that. And what we've created now, this is us PNG. Just imagine we are pioneering in this space. We are the first online business community for us in PNG. And this webinar hosted by us Papua New Guineans and us Papua New Guineans attending to learn. When we were on that research journey, we were jumping onto webinars where all white man and all team, and they had to come and share knowledge and share their experience. But what we're doing now, we've actually created a space where Yumiet can line him the Yumiet, and we can now say that yes, Mipla PNG too. We are like our own CEOs. We are championing this space as well. So for us, it's a really big milestone because okay, you can talk piece into na no aram laman but sorry me no understanding one is something you talk because this is the space we are all owning this space. So anyone wants to go next? Who is brave enough to like introduce themselves? Elsie, can I put you on the spot?
Hello, everyone, and good night. My name is Elsie. I'm from Bougainville. I'm very happy to join this resilience entrepreneur group. This is my first time also to join one of the webinars where it has been hosted by our very own ladies from PNG. Thank you very much, ladies, for all that you are doing to help a few of us. And I know that a lot of people will join, like young people, youths, stay-at-home mom. And I know that this is gonna be something big in the future. Thank you very much. That's all.
Thank you, through LC. We have one gentleman, Aman Yumiol Gata Merista Ploya Lonau Night. So, Carol, can I give you the opportunity to introduce yourself, please? Thank you. Suppose you sabe, biolukim ananita, mic em stop XM stop. You tap lo this la mic na mic be ba on so you can talk. Thank you. Nogat, you're unable to turn off your mic. Let me see if I can do something here. Okay. Bioluki mic and stop. I don't know how easy you guys can see the screen I'm sharing. Natasha, is this okay? Or can you see that you have a mic here? Yeah. Me put a kesa blooming on top. Anyways, let's go. While brother, you're figuring out how to turn off how to switch on your microphone. Let me see. Dominica, do you want to introduce yourself? Dominica, if you are speaking, you are on mute. Okay, yes. Now your mic is on. You can speak.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone, all the powerful, resilient entrepreneurs. Um, I'm from CP, come back home. And thank you to all of you who are present now. You know, sometimes we are inconsistent of everything, but thank you. I'm Dominica from ACP. This is my,
Hi
I
everyone,
think,
can
eight
you hear
months.
me?
Can you hear me? You still can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm Dominica, Mrs. Curry. This is my 8 months of doing my digital online business, and I am so privileged to be part of this community and also in this business. Uh, I would like to uh, say my very big thank you and appreciation to all these three powerful ladies, Miss Kauba, Cash, and Natasha. You have been mentoring and taking us through, though sometimes we fail to attend some of your live webinars or meetings on Fridays, but that doesn't mean that I fail my business or, you know, because of all the hard work and all your mentoring, you did very well to move forward. So I am so proud to be part of this community, and thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to get all the others who are willing to come into this program. As you can see, one of my prospect is in the webinar now. That's Lisa. Lisa Elizabeth Swakau. Lisa is in here now. So I am proud to be part of this community. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dominica and Lisa. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this community. Glad to have you here. We have Miss Kawaba. Miss Kawaba is joining us now. Miss Kawaba, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, Carol. Hi, Natasha. Is it my turn to speak now?
For you to join the call. So since you're here, um, if you could introduce yourself
Cass,
and
can you just respond to the chat because I really cannot hear you guys. I can
my
see your
lord.
mouth moving, but I cannot hear you guys. If you can hear me, please. School was working fine until 8:30.
We can hear, I mean, I can hear you loud and clear. Natasha,
Yes,
how about you? Can you hear it?
Loud and clear.
Yeah. Okay. Um, in respect of time, because we're supposed to like spend an hour going through tonight's webinar, and we're running behind time. I think we will just take a few introductions which we've taken and we'll get straight into our webinar for tonight because that's what we're all here for, right? If you got a one Bella, Natasha? Okay. So let me just get ready to share my screen. Miss Kawaba, can you hear me? Miss Kawaba, can you hear me? Connie, can you hear me? Connie, no? No guts? Because you are going to be running our webinar tonight. You need to hear us. Connie, can you hear me? Okay, so you can start now. We all can hear you. Yeah. Okay. So let's hand it over to Miss Kawaba to start us on our webinar tonight.
All right, awesome, everyone. It's good to have you all here. I know you all can hear me loud and clear from your end, but I, on the other side, cannot hear any one of you. Like, I can see your mouths moving, but I cannot hear you. But that's fine because we're going to have this recorded, and then I will be able to listen to what you all have said prior to me joining tonight's webinar. I am excited. Are you excited about being on this first ever live webinar for Resilience Entrepreneurs Community in PNG? React with the emoji down there. You by looking Tumblr, you have a mic and then there's camera and then you have emoji right there. So choose one that fits your emotions right now. Awesome. We have a Sheila Rose. We have Dominica. Oh, wow. Gloria, Elsie. Good night, ladies. Awesome. It's good to have you all here. Do we have some gentlemen in the house to react? So I can see a name popping up on the screen right here. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you to our admins for being here before me joining in. And thank you to all of you who have been here since 8:30 on the dot. Yes, this is trial and error, and we're perfecting it as we go along. So thank you for your patience and thank you for running this pioneering stage of digital marketing with us, Resilience Entrepreneurs Community. So tonight, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you, especially the admin and these powerful women, these powerful sisters and business partners I have. We have Natasha, we have Caroline, aka Kaz, we have Vanelma, aka V, who are here tonight and helping us run the Resilience Entrepreneurs Community. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Without further ado, we're going to get right into our webinar for tonight. Carol, good night to you. Awesome. Yeah. So as we go along, you feel free to react using the emojis as well as using the chat below so we can see. All right. So let's go. Carol, are we ready? I can't see the other ladies, but I can only see you. Um, so we can start with a thumbs up. Yep. Awesome. All right. Unlock financial freedom. How to make money online in PNG. So Resilience Entrepreneurs Community, empowering women to grow their businesses online. So
Did we lose her, Natasha?
I think we did.
Oh, she's off. Is she off? Okay,
She went off.
she went off. All right. Then let me run do this, and when she gets on board, then she can join from where she can just continue from wherever I stop or wherever she joins. Okay. So as you can
Yes.
see up here, our flyer says unlock financial freedom. And in this webinar, this is actually a mini version of our workshops that we do. And we're going to give you an overview of exactly how you can make money online in PNG using the exact business model that the four of us and many of us in the community are already a part of through the digital growth community. All right. So the content of this webinar is as follows. So we have the webinar introduction and purpose. We will look at the problems with traditional side problems with traditional side hustles. We will look at the 4 pillars of the system that we currently use. We will talk a little bit about master resale rights and the products that have this license, and we will get one of us to share our story tonight. Okay. So who is this business for, or who needs this type of side hustle, right? So firstly, you are probably a working class professional who doesn't have time to start a physical business. Okay. So physical business, you probably own a shop where you are selling physical products or some or Mary blouse or earring or artifacts, or maybe use a cook masalim kaike. So you probably have like a catering kind of business. So this is what we mean by traditional or physical businesses. You probably have one income also with just one parent as the breadwinner of your family. So you're probably someone who is like the sole breadwinner of your family, and you are just depending on that one income stream that you probably earn in your 9 to 5 job to cater for all of your financial needs. Okay. You are probably you are probably an un you are probably an unemployed youth who needs a side hustle while waiting for a job. Okay. And the fourth group of people, you are probably a business owner who needs your business to be online. Like you are looking for an opportunity to have online presence for your business, have that visibility online, because you are probably struggling with reaching and finding customers. And I think one of the biggest problems that a lot of businesses face is visibility, being known by your customer, getting discovered. Okay, Plantiline, you may start in business, but you may not sabe how to find him customer. How do we put our business out there so that our customers or our ideal audience can be able to see and know us? So this business model is for this type of people also. All right. Okay, so as I'm going through, feel free to unmute at any time if you have any questions, or we also have the chat there. So feel free to type in your questions in the chat, and we can stop and try to answer any questions that you have, right? So
Carol,
introduction.
Carol.
Hi.
Okay,
Yes.
it's okay.
Yes.
You just take on the presentation. I'll be in the chats, and then later I can come share my story. Let's do that.
Yes. Okay. So should Natasha, do you want me to just go through the slide until the end? Because this is where we did our introductions. So maybe we can go past this slide, because Natasha and I have done our introduction. Okay. So this is where we look at some of the results that some of us have been able to see inside of this business. So as you have probably heard, you heard me introduce myself. So I got into this program in June of 2024, but I started digital marketing in January 2024, and I got into the Legacy Builders program in June 2024. And so from June 2024 to September 2024 was when I upgraded to the $900 program. So when I started with the $100 program. And then in June 2024, I was able to upgrade. And so this is where I've actually shared my testimony inside of the digital growth community, where I actually upgraded. Okay. And then we have Natasha here sharing a story of how she was able to achieve having a clickable link in her TikTok account, and how she was able to make her first sale. And then we have Miss Kawaba here, who's sharing a story, saying that she was able to also make a first sale. Now, these are our testimonies that we've actually shared inside of the bigger community that we are part of, which is the digital growth community. So as you can see, we've actually seen results in the program, and not because this program is a get rich quick scheme, but because this program teaches you the skills. Okay, it shows you how to actually make the money. Without the skills and without the knowledge, as you've probably seen us posting in our community a lot of times, without the right set of skills, without the right set of knowledge, you won't be able to achieve results like that. And so the digital growth community provides that space and provides that platform where you get to learn exactly how you can be able to generate or make or achieve such an income by leveraging the education inside of the program. Okay. So disclaimer. So the information that we are going to be sharing today is based on personal research and efforts to help individuals achieve financial independence. So we're not here to say that, like, if you start today, you're going to make all of that money overnight. No, God. We're here to share the knowledge. So there is an opportunity to earn passive income through digital marketing with potential earnings. Okay. While the goal is to inspire and support self-reliance, results will vary for each person. Okay, participation is voluntary, and individuals are encouraged to do their own research to fully understand how the program works. Success depends on personal effort, consistency, and the ability to adapt. The Resilience Entrepreneurs community aims to offer support, but the outcomes individuals achieve are based on their own efforts to seeing results. So, someone asked me a question today, not asked a question, but someone posted a comment today under one of my videos and said, I bought the program from you in 2024, but I've not used it. That was the comment that this person posted. And so I responded to this person and said, imagine if I did the exact same thing you did. Like imagine osem me to me work one kind something or say you work me buy this la program na me no busy lo use me no busy lo accessing all tools na resources na all training na all coaching na mentoring inside lo this la program. Like just imagine if me working one kind something or say you working me buy him tasol na me no busy me just let him na him stop or say. Do you think I would be where I am today? Do you think I will be where I am today, being able to even deliver a webinar like this? Never in my wildest dreams. I don't think I would be able to do that because I don't think I would have had this much confidence. I wouldn't have this much knowledge to be able to do something like this today. But because I didn't just purchase the program, but I was intentional. I wanted to learn, and as I was learning, I implemented the knowledge, I implemented the skills, and I took action every single day. I built a consistency, and that's why even after 2 years of being in this space, I'm still out here creating content and doing this. So you see, the difference between those that are actually seeing results is because they put in the effort, they build a consistency, they build a discipline, and they tell themselves that I will make it work for me. So this is exactly what we are saying in the disclaimer here. Okay. So here is the problem. Most side hustles are just more hustle. Okay, more hustle meaning that most side hustles that we do, we have to work and work and work. So they pay very little, require a ton of your time, and often leave you very exhausted. So there is a saying that goes like, if your side hustle is leaving you extremely exhausted at the end of the day, then that's not a side hustle. That shouldn't be a side hustle. It's actually your main hustle, because it's just like you are committing more than 8 hours a day or more than 12 hours a day to do that. And traditional businesses, they need huge startup capitals, inventory, or skills, and you don't have time to learn. So, traditional businesses are good. There are people who are actually seeing success in traditional businesses. But let me share my experience. I spent 8 years running traditional businesses before getting into digital marketing. And one of the biggest challenges for me trying to do traditional businesses around my full-time job was that it was unrealistic for you to do a traditional business as a side hustle. If you really want to succeed in running like a trade store, or if you really want to succeed in doing like running a clothing shop, you have to like leave your job and do it full time. And I've seen people who have left their jobs and made the sacrifice to go full in on their traditional businesses who have succeeded. Like they've succeeded because they were able to give 100%, 110% to their businesses to make it work. If you give your business to someone else to manage it, most times they don't manage it well, and that's how your businesses end up going into bankruptcy. And I think that was one of the things that I experienced, because I left my business to other people to help me to manage, and that's how most of them never worked out. So these are the two biggest problems when it comes to managing traditional businesses. Let's move on. So what if there was a simpler way? So what if you could build a business that actually works with your life or works around your schedule instead of against it? And I think this is where we come in. This is where this business model comes in. And this is why most online businesses fail, because they require endless direct messaging, phone calls, direct messages, constant selling, and complicated tech setup. Like, this is one of the biggest challenges. I never knew that like there was a better way for you to run your business without having to bother people. Like, you know, some people online, yeah, they wanna call you and they wanna force you to buy their products. These people really annoy me. And so when I was running my traditional businesses back then, this was something that I could never do. I never had the confidence to bother people to sell something to them. Like, you have to forcefully message someone who is not interested in your business, DM them. Maybe something like they miss I experiencing this lah. You come across some people that forcefully send you messages, or also link come lo you now you're not even interested now, or just spamming inbox blow you or messenger WhatsApp blow you want them or get a link blow business blow there. Like, I think this is one of the most annoying things that I personally come across. Like, when I get people constantly messaging me on Facebook or constantly WhatsApping me, means I just blocking, all get that this law line. Yeah. If you resonate with what I'm saying, like, just give me a thumbs up. Okay. So this is what happens when you have the right system. So when you have the right system in place, this is what happens. You can follow a 2-hour workday out of your 24 hours, and then the rest of the day is yours. Imagine that. Imagine having a system where you don't have to spend hours and hours on your business. Mipla mama, yeah, this is like absolute game changer. You have a system that helps you to do a 2-hour work day, and so you can spend the rest of your days doing whatever you love. Okay, amazing, right? And then why is this different? Why is what we're talking about different? Okay, because number one, you get to keep 100% profit with master resale rights. So master resale rights gives you the opportunity to make 100% profit. And then you get a business model that is a rejection-free business. You don't chase family or friends. And number three, you can start as a complete beginner, no IT knowledge needed, and it's scalable, and you get the potential to earn $100 up to $900 and beyond. So for those of you who do not understand what master resale rights is, master resale rights simply means that the person that buys the product from you gets the ownership over that product. So the moment after all buying this product from you now, it's as if now I'm all own him now, I'm belong all now. That's what master resale rights is. And then you make 100% profit because this product is digital. So a digital product is anything that you can only access if you have an electronic device such as a smartphone, a laptop, or a computer. That's a digital product. Like this presentation that I'm going through right now is digital. You cannot see it if you don't have a computer. You cannot see it if you don't have a smartphone or a laptop. It's only accessible with an electronic device. And then imagine this one presentation, you can send it to as many people as possible. I can send this one presentation to 15 of us in this webinar tonight. Just one presentation. I can share it with 15 people. I can share it with 30 people. I can share it with 60, 70, 80, 100, just one. So this is the business model that we are talking about. Only one product, and that one product can make you the money that you would make from selling 20 products. You don't need 20 products to make 1,000 kina. You don't need 10 products to be making 20,000 kina or 50,000 kina nogat. This one product can make you that amount of money, because this is the power of digital products. And then it is a rejection-free business, because in this business model, we have a system. Our business is automated, and we take our prospects or our customers through a sales process. So they get into an automated system, which you will have a look at as we go into the presentation. And so they don't have to come to you and say, oh, Natasha, I'm not interested in your business. No, God. If they're not interested in your business, they just simply unsubscribe from your email list, and they just drop out of your website, and they don't have to tell you that they're not interested. And you can start as a complete beginner, because everything is done and given to you. Your website is done and given to you. The automated system is done and given to you. Your email marketing templates are done and given to you. And you get tech support. Something that we're currently providing in this community is tech support. So even if you're someone that doesn't have any IT knowledge, Miss Kawaba, who dropped out of our call, she's our tech lead, and she's the one that handles all tech setups for anyone that comes into this community or comes into this program and needs tech support. Okay. So how does it work? It is a step-by-step blueprint. So a simple definition, the blueprint, and minimum very beginner-friendly, step-by-step, easy to follow, that teaches you to launch, grow, and automate your profitable business online in just 2 hours a day. So inside of this business model, we actually promote an e-learning program. Okay, e-learning meaning no sem school online. I was explaining to someone today, like e-learning meaning no sem use school or internet. You know, sem you may sit down lo classroom na, you may RM teacher, I'm story lo yumi na right lo board nogat. It's like kind school you must got internet connection. So everything you access in classroom lo you online, you access all your resources online, and you access your mentoring, your training, tech support, everything, the community online. And it's so convenient, because even for us, people who have day jobs, we can come home after work and we can plug into the trainings like before we go to sleep. And you get to learn how you can do everything in just 2 hours a day. Okay. And here is the key: master resale rights. What does it mean? It means you are not an affiliate earning a small commission. Okay, so you're not helping someone else to sell their products for them to pay you. No, God. And that's how you're not earning small commission. You own the resale rights. So every time you make a sale, you keep 100% profit. So say, for example, you're selling a digital product for $100. Say you buy for $100 and you have to resell it for $100. The first person that buys the product from you gives you back your initial investment of $100. So money you spend in here, you kiss back from just one sale that you make. And then every sale that you make after that sale is just putting 100% profit into your pocket. So you make the next $100, that's $100 straight into your pocket. You make the next $100, that's $100 straight into your pocket. And that cycle can continue. So just imagine you make a one-time investment and you just get one product only, and that one product continues to make you $100 over and over and over again. Isn't that a game changer? Traditional business, you may selling product go na product finish. By minute logo buy this la product na kam na salim gain. Tinggi ma. And then you misusing money and business and break down now because capital and you bagarapim. So you have to wait until you find money, lo go back na buy him this la product, lo come na sell him again. But in this business model, no god, it's digital. So one time you buy me and product them stop, you sell it as many times to just generate profit for a lifetime as long as you're doing this business. So it's like owning your own digital product store without having to create the product yourself. So someone creates the product for you. You don't have to create it, but you buy it, you get the reselling rights, and you just continue to resell it to make 100% profit. Okay. So, this business model was something that really changed the game for me. And I've been doing this for almost 3 years. Okay, so introducing the Legacy Builders program. So inside of this program, there are four products. I like to call them business packages. So number one, you have the $100 launchpad. You have the $300 passive daily paying blueprint. You have the $600 and you have the $900. Okay, so if you get the $100 program today, you just get one income stream. You can only resell that one product. If you get the $300 program today, you can resell up to two products because it includes the $100 and the $300. If you get the $600 program, you get all three products, which is 100, 300, and 600. And if you get the $900 program today, you get all four. Okay, so say for example, you get the $100 program, then you get to access coaching on how to make $100. If you get the $900, then you get to access coaching on how you can generate $900. So the difference between each program is the number of income streams. So it says here, not only money, but it's educational. So not only do you keep 100% profit, but you also get a complete educational program to help you build the skills you need to grow a successful business so you can leave a legacy for your family. And for us, creating this community is something that came out of us being part of this program. Okay, so without this program, we wouldn't have come together like this to create this community that we have called Resilience Entrepreneurs Community. We wouldn't be able to grow this community to what it is today. I think we have, as of today, we probably have 260 plus members inside of this community. We started with just 9 members. We started a brand new TikTok account. We've grown it to 3,000 followers as of today. We've hosted 5 successful face-to-face workshop here in Port Moresby. We have our 6th workshop coming up. We've upgraded and we now have our first ever webinar. This is our first ever PNG community. This is because of the education that we've been able to get out of this program. The knowledge, the skills empowered us to create our own community and have you all here tonight. So you see, this program is more than just about making the money. The education that you get out of this program, you can apply the knowledge and the skills in so many areas of your life. So imagine like how many of us went to school, like tingima time you go to school, we spend like almost 16, 17, 18 to 20 years just being in school, learning something learning something that we couldn't even apply in our life to create wealth, like to make money. We had to reach we were in our for me now, I had to be in my 30s to realize that this is something that I could do, right? Because of the power of the education in this program. But even imagine if we learned this at a very young age, we learned that we could do this, then all of those problems of not being able to get a job wouldn't be there, because some of us would have already started making money at a very young age. So there is so much power in the education inside of this program. Okay. So in the Legacy Builders program, we show you how to structure your 2-hour workday. Okay, so your daily blueprint includes growing your audience through attraction marketing, engaging your audience through building connection, and offering your solutions through inviting them into your business. So this is not eight-hour workday. Who's this? Okay, so this is not a 8-hour workday, just 2 hours of focused income generating activity. So inside of this program, one of the core education that you get is attraction marketing. So attraction marketing is actually like a marketing strategy where instead of you getting out on social media and trying to chase people and force them to buy something from you, you just sit in front of your camera and you share your story, you share educational content, and everything you do is just focus on sharing information, and that information will go and attract the people that will buy from you. And I like to describe attraction marketing as the person as a cookie lamp flips, yeah. Misa toko sa attraction marketing and one kind of one pla man or meriem sanapi one pla barbecue plate na cookie lamp flips. Okay. No need lo tokim you sem cookie lamp flips. Emba just cookie this la lamp flaps go through emba put him all nice little ingredients, onion or garlic or this la kind now. Smell blo dis la kai kai emba kam na olim bell blo you. Na ang bell blo ba film sweet blo dis la kai ke now. You ba 60 gota sol na ba you buy. You ba nana lo busy whether I'm putting price blo dis la lamp flaps lo 10 kina or 15 kina nogat. Because you feeling penis inside lo bell blue se taste lo kai ke yo. You smell him you tasting penis lo neck blue so. You ba 60 gota sol na buy him this la lamp flaps long em. So this is how attraction marketing is. You use a strategy where it's like information you're sharing now. It's gonna get your audience to feel something. They feel an emotion, and that emotion connects them to wanting what you have. And when they're able to feel that, then you can say that you've actually built a connection now. You're building this like connection, and once they get into your automated system, then that's where you've actually invited them into your system. Okay. So this is how our system is built. Our system is built on 4 pillars. The first one is automation. Okay, so this is usually the links that we have. So Planty Blipla, if you follow us on social media, especially on TikTok, bio looking mo sa mipla garon pla link kem stop lo bio blog mipla. This la link kem sa kisim all prospects do mipla or all visitors do mipla into our automation system. So this is what we mean by your business works while you sleep. So while I am sleeping, I have my link in my bio on TikTok, and my content is running behind the scenes on social media. So thingy me can sleep non-stop, but I got online where all work night shift. I got online all stop another country, all different time zone. As long as these people are on social media, we will still come across my content on social media, and then through my content it gets them into the link in my bio where they get into my automation system. So attraction means customers come to you. All right, so some of you've seen me on social media, and um you probably came into this community through TikTok. that's exactly how we got you into this community. So me plan you see in TikTok law marketing now finding more awesome our ideal audience. That's what attraction means. And attraction through the content that we create and post on social media. Okay. Number three, we use a 2-hour workday. So you stay consistent without burnout. Okay. Plenty time you miss a thing was a more I need to put in 5 hours of work. I need to put in 8 hours of work. But in this business model, we learned we learned that you can actually do everything in 2 hours a day. So say for example, right now this webinar is 1 hour. So 1 hour is taken away for us. And what about the next hour? We could spend 30 minutes just creating and posting content on social media. And we could spend the next 30 minutes plugging into our training and brainstorming content for the next week. So you can actually achieve a lot of things in 2 hours because, again, your business is automated. And then number four, you get a community plus mentorship. So for those of you who already inside Resilience Entrepreneurs community, you have been seeing how we have been seeing how we have tonight, but they will still access it because we will upload the replay for this webinar inside our community. So for the digital world community, we have up to 58,000 people. And so you have a community of support and mentorship. And this is usually priceless because you don't get to pay anything to be part of the community. Okay, so this is how our automated system looks like. So remember I said we have links in our bio on TikTok. So when you click on the link, this is the first page you will see. This page is called the funnel, or sometimes you can see this as the front door into your house. Okay. And where you see the email space here is exactly how your visitors get into your automated system. Presentation. All right, sorry guys, I had to go and tame my children. Let's continue. Okay, so this is where your visitors get into your automated system. So this is the page that captures all the email addresses of your prospects that click on the link in your bio. This is the first page they see, and this is the first component of your automated system. This is the first one. Okay. And then from this front door, as soon as they enter their email, they get to this video page. Okay, so the aim of the video page is to tell or show more information about this business. Okay, and then from this page, once they enter their email here, they get to watch this video, plus they get a free PDF which gives them an overview of exactly what this business is. And this page and this page to this page is what we call a sales process. Okay, so it's guiding your prospects to get more information about the business even before they make the decision, because we believe that before someone makes the decision to buy or send money to someone, they have every right to get more information about what you're doing. So we always want people to make an informed decision. So you take your prospects through a sales process, which is part of your automated system. Okay. So Natasha, can I invite you to share your story while I take a water break?
Sure.
Thank you.
Once again, good night, everyone, and thank you for being here. Wow. I started back in 2023, back in 2023 when basically digital marketing was the good thing that was birthed out of COVID 19. When COVID 19 happened, now Plantiline had to go into their house, now be behind closed doors. That's like I know. People started seeing that they had the internet, like they had their phone, they had the laptops, they have internet. So what could they do to connect to other people? And so that was when programs like this came about. That was when people were able to, do what they love, be passionate about whether it is sewing or cooking. They would just press the record button and do something in the comforts of their home. And then eventually, like when they put it out there on social media, because everyone was hanging out on social media, but not socializing during COVID 19. And so that was when people felt like they were connecting to people online. Okay, so you get the picture, how digital marketing or this kind of like digital products, how this business came about, this particularly digital marketing, how it came about. All right, so just a little bit of my story. I In 2023, when I was doing my research, I came across content creators. People you see on YouTube. Do we see people on YouTube, even on Facebook, on TikTok, and you see them posting, those advertisements that you see them posting like they put captions on their videos and they say they made 50,000, they made 20,000, or they made 5,000 or 10,000 like US dollars. Just maybe give me a thumbs up if you guys have seen this kind of videos. Content creators, okay, those people are content creators, and they didn't just become content creators, okay, like they put content out there and they make money out of their content, but they did not just magically know how to do it. They had to buy a program that taught them the skills. Okay. It was the skills. Like every time, if you attended our workshop and now here on our webinar, kayo haring plenty time ni pa sa stress or some money and become because it is the byproduct of the skills that we learn. And so the result of where resilience entrepreneurs community is right now is because of the skills that we learned through the programs that we purchased as individuals and executing the program, learning from it and being able to do it. Complete beginner. 2023 to 2024, I was doing my research and I came across, you talk about the different kinds of digital marketing programs that are currently here in PNG. There are others that are here right now in PNG. But why the Legacy Builders program? Why this program? Because of the benefit, the advantages, the good things about this program is that when you buy the program, I realized that if I was going to buy the program, then I have master resale rights. You own the program and blow you, yeah, you CEO, right? And that for me was like, oh, that's exciting because I get to buy a program and I get to resell it. I didn't spend
tens and thousands of kina creating this program. Understand this with me. Someone, the founder of digital growth community that we are a part of, she took the time to spend money, pay people to create this program. And bless her heart, I always say. And all she did was give us this license. The license is the master resale rights license. That is what we got when we bought the program. So you have others that are here with us tonight. You have Numa and Dominica. There are other ladies that are here on tonight, and we have guys as well. They're on tonight. They have also purchased this program. So when they decided to purchase the program, they own it. That is master resale rights. Okay, so that was one of the things I loved about the Legacy Builders program. Secondly, was 100% profit. Like when am I you go making business na ba you kissing 100% profit, not in physical businesses, physical products, not that. But to be able to have the opportunity to learn these skills and resell a program and keep 100% profit, game changer, yeah, cash talk, yeah, game changer. You earn 100% profit on every sale. There is no got upline, you know got downline, you know got some you got 20% commission or 30% commission, no got. This la and product blow you. So suppose you reselling this la product, lo narapla and buying blow you. And you earning 100% profit. So that was the second thing I this business really like caught my attention. I was like, wow. And the fact that the program, it's like beginner friendly. You complete beginner like me. I don't know tech. I'm not a computer girl. I'm not an IT girl. No that. But the fact that the process and the system, the blueprint, it's very simple and easy to follow. And it's live and it's interactive. The program when you buy, anti time you harim it ako sa you think you like come up teacher, you need to go on to teachers college. Remember lining me all skills, na I got modules, na lessons, na assignments, na tests, kind of sema inside law. This la whole program do you look is in license do you to be licensed to teach. Look is in license look I'm up on the primary school teacher or to be able to teach you have the license to teach, but you have to go through all get the trainings and the modules inside the whole course to graduate as a teacher, a certified teacher. One kind. You want to make money online. You want to know how people are making money online. You want to know how people are able to create content on social media. You want to know how people are using, how people are leveraging, taking advantage of social media and making real money online, you have to buy a program. And that is where the Legacy Builders program comes in, or either one of them. That's why that was one of the things I really loved about this program, and that's it. For me, as a stay at home mom, my daughter was two back then. In 2024, without a doubt, I bought because I did my research. So in 2024, March, I bought the $100 program. Me mama la house, so me no bring up plenty money low buying program. So I said I'm gonna start with $100, and from 2024 to somewhere in November 2024 to November 2024 was when I upgraded. I upgraded to the $900 level because my husband, um, he started seeing the impact of this learning these skills and coming live on social media. I was scared to even press the camera button and come on live. But now you see us talking on live. Like some of us never had the confidence to do that. But this program, it just teaches you how to really shift your mindset, and I believe that's what every single one of us need. We need a program that shifts our mindset and trains our mindset to shift na thinking awesome. I'm doing this business and I'm bringing income in. So even if something that you are going to start to do in this business, it makes you uncomfortable. Being uncomfortable is good. That means that you are stepping into growth, getting out of your comfort zone. It's good. So this is what we did. I mean, when I bought the program, I was like, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone And you know what? From 2024, when I upgraded to 2025, um, I was learning. 2024 to 2025, I stayed learning this program, learning the whole thing about this program. I plugged into training and I educated myself because I understood that the money will come. But for me to get the education, I wanted personally, that was why I wanted to learn the program. So I learned the program, and it has been an absolute amazing journey from 2025 July, um, 2025, yes, 2025 up until July um, of 2026. I was in learning mode, and of July 2025 to current date, it has been just profit mode, like profit mode. And every time if you hear me like on my social media, I talk about my daughter, she's my wife. And many of us parents, we are on this webinar tonight. Our children are our why, right? Because of our children, we do whatever we do, even extra side hustle we making. So for my daughter, for my wife, doing this is because of my daughter. Because I saw a mother on social media on Facebook. She posted and she said, I made $900 sale. So I was like, what? Let me ask her for real. Long story short, I asked her and she said, yes, I made $900. And she said, it felt good as a stay at home mom, because I was a stay at home mom too. Her post stopped me there. She said it felt good to be able to take my kids for fun, to pay for food. I even bought food for the house. I did grocery shopping and I full tanked my husband's car. And I sat there as a stay at home mom and I'm like, oh, please. Me too. I really want that. So this is it. That was it for me. I bought the program. I learned it and I started executing it from July 1st up until now. It has been profit mode, and I can testify to you all that I will be sending my daughter to private school come term 2. She will start in term 2 at a private school because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this business for her. And so whatever I've earned in this business, I have saved up to pay for her fees, and that's it. So that's a win. That's my testimony. So if you're someone that's you started and you may not be seeing the results, keep on learning, because the more you learn the skills and the more you perfect it, the money will come. If you're someone that is on this webinar and you are you know on the fence, jump off the fence, because this is where the money is, and this is where it's trending. This is where the world is going. They're using social media to make an income online, and for me as a stay-at-home mom, at the comforts of my home, I'm able to use my phone and the internet and make the income online. And so take a chance, take a step, make a decision, and build a legacy. I'll challenge you one last thing before I give it over to Kez. You see, we would rather, Yumi Olgata, we would rather work 30 to 40 years for our bosses and the companies we're working for. Thank God for our jobs. But to learn a system like this, to learn business opportunities like this, like there's so many others that are here. There are systems in place that actually make people like have real value in money. Buying houses, buying cars. We have done our research to know that these businesses have literally blessed people and have changed their lives. But many of us wouldn't want to take the time to learn the skills to build a business in 3 to 5 years. And successful business, but we would rather work 30 to 40 years. So that's just the challenge to all of us tonight. If you want to really, really make a drastic change, join the Resilience Entrepreneurs community and build a legacy for your children. That's what we're building. For Kez and I, we're building this for our children. And so I hope that my story blesses you tonight. And I hope that my story gives you a sense of hope, a sense of renewed purpose, and it gives you a clear direction. So thank you everyone for having me on. Thank you for speaking to every one of you. Thank you, Kaz, and much love to you all. It's over to you, Kaz.
Thank you so much, Natasha. I just somehow brought you in to mend the fort at the right time when I lost internet connection. But I'm back. So let's
You did?
complete our web.
Sorry, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
that's all
Okay,
right.
carry on.
So let's do this. Thank you. If you are inspired by Natasha, just give her another round of a hearts. Round of a hearts from our reaction. Yay. Okay. Okay. So we looked at our automated system and now we're going to look at attraction marketing. Okay. So the online world is your window to unlimited customers. Imagine putting your business in the world wide web that has unlimited access. So right now, our businesses are on social media. I like to call the internet a marketplace that never sleeps. The internet is a marketplace that never sleeps. You and I, we go to sleep. While you and I are sleeping, the people in other parts of the world that are using the internet. This marketplace never sleeps. So imagine if you put your business in that marketplace that never sleeps. Then you have that opportunity to have your business is literally open 24 hours. That's what I love about having an online business selling digital products, because whenever your customer from another part of the world purchases a product, it gets delivered to them by your automated system. And then we use the ultimate marketing strategy. So there are 5 billion people on social media. And for TikTok alone, it is estimated that 15 billion people use TikTok almost every single month, every month. And so if there are 5 billion people on social media, you attract customers to you on autopilot. No bugging friends and family, no DMing, and no finding customers. So if you sort of like notice what we do, if you've been studying some of us and how we create content on social media, we never ask people to send us messages. We never say, we'll send you a message, we'll send you a DM, send me a DM. We never do that. We never do that because inside of this program, remember we said education is key. Inside of this program, we are taught on how to attract the customer. We don't friend request people, we don't follow people, we don't bug them with messages, no God. We just share information and we tell them, go to the links in our bio or put ready in the comments. And then whenever someone types ready, we respond to them. Okay. And that's what I love about this business model, because I'm not a fan of chasing people, sending them messages, spamming their inbox with links and stuff. I'm not a big fan of that. So when I came across this business model that showed me exactly how I could just sit in front of my camera and create content. Back in the day when I started, I would overthink. But nowadays, I do it so effortlessly and I actually enjoy what I do. So that's also another benefit of using this attraction marketing strategy. Okay. And then also inside of this program, you get your faceless empire, faceless marketing resource. So this is good for anyone who does not have the confidence to show their face on camera and speak. You can go completely faceless. Like no one needs to know that it's you. No one needs to see your face. You don't have to be putting your face out there. You can do faceless marketing. Okay. So as you can see, this is I think this is Miss Kawaba's faceless TikTok account, and this is my faceless TikTok account. And if you check out these TikTok pages, you will notice that we don't show our face at all. No. Everything that we do on these social media platforms is pure faceless, and we still get to achieve the same results as if you would show your face on camera. And then you get a community plus mentorship. So I got into this program as well as Natasha back in 2024. And for the last couple of years, for almost 3 years, we have been receiving free mentorship inside of this program. And these mentorships don't come with any price at all, nothing. And regardless of whether you purchase the $100 program or the $900 program, we all get access to the same level of training. That is also another amazing thing about this program. And you also get that same mentorship inside of Resilience Entrepreneurs. Okay. Now, everything will depend on you. Will depend on whether you're consistent with taking the training, you're consistent with taking the action. Everything will rely on your consistency. Otherwise, the mentorship, I would say, is one of the best. I've personally benefited a lot from the mentorship inside of this program. And as we mentioned, the formation of this community is really out of the mentorship inside of this program. So imagine making 100% profit of a digital product that you didn't have to create. This is really powerful because that's what I've been doing. I've been just making 100% profit for almost 3 years from something that I did not create. Nothing. I only had to buy and then make use of the education in the program to learn how to make that money, because without it you won't be able to achieve the financial benefit. Imagine if you had to learn how to start as a complete beginner. So imagine if you didn't have to know anything at all, but you could start today and be able to make 100% profit. And imagine you have a rejection-free business. So no one has to tell you that, no, I'm not interested. In fact, I've never come across anyone telling me, Kez, we're not interested in your business. No. Since the day I started talking about this business, I've only come across people who had interests. And that is one of the best things about this business model. You will never hear anyone tell you they're not interested. Because why? Everyone in the world today has a money problem, and they're always out here on social media looking for ways to fix that problem. And as long as they have a money problem, and as long as they're out here looking for ways to fix that problem, they will always come to you and ask you for the solution to that problem. And finally, imagine having a fully automated system working for you 24/7. You know, I've come across others who say while they were sick and couldn't do anything, their business worked for them and their business was able to make money for them. Just imagine that. In terms of running a physical business, you sick and you sick, yeah? Unless you have someone there to manage your stall or whatever, they're helping you. But if everything depends on you, when you're down, everything is down as well until you're back up, and then everything gets back up again. But with this business model, you can be sick or you can be away from your business, but so long as you have your content out on social media, your business is working for you. So let's look at how you can turn this into 10K months. Okay. So our highest selling product is our $900 product. That is our highest. This is our high ticket product. And the reason why we say it's a high ticket product is because imagine $900 is approximately, it's 3,800 kina now, almost 3,900 kina now because of the exchange rate. So for me, if I had to make one $900 sale today, that's 3,900 kina, almost 4,000 kina. And that one sale that I make literally gives me my income for the entire month. Absolute game changer. And I only had to make the investment once to get this program. Now, if you were on the $100 level program, then you would have to work a little bit hard to end at $900. So you would try to make 9 sales to get $900. But if you had the $900, you would put in a small amount of effort to make the $900. So that's the difference between the different programs. So one gives you a less, one gives you less, but then you still make 100% profit. So if one customer gives you 3,600 kina, or it's 3,900 kina now, then when you get 3 customers in a month, you're looking at 10,800 kina. So as you can see, we are not selling 10 products. We are not selling 5 products. No, God. We are just selling one product, and that one product is able to generate this much income for us in a month. And this is the picture. This is the bigger picture. This is the possibility. Okay? This isn't a get rich quick scheme. This is about building a sustainable income over time. And I talk about the 3 things that the Legacy Builders program really taught me. And number one is, success. Making money isn't about getting rich overnight. Making money is about building confidence, seeing transformation like in your life. When you see growth and when you see transformation, that is success, because the money is just a byproduct. And I'm pretty sure Natasha shared with you that money is just a byproduct. Okay, so when you're able to build a sustainable income over time, you can leave a legacy for your family. So imagine making 1K a month. Would you travel? Would you pay off your debts, or would you improve your lifestyle? And as you can see here, this is actually from 2024, where I was actually able to make 10K in 30 days from this program. And this is just to say that it's possible. Before that 10K gets into your bank account, you have to see it in your mind first. So mindset is everything. Okay. You have to see that 10K in your mind first before it gets into your bank account. So mindset training, coaching, and all of that is really important. And this is something you get out of this program. Okay. So this is what you will learn inside this program. This is your chance to stop hustling and building. Your legacy starts today. So this program is called the Legacy Builders Program because this is what we want. We want to eventually build a legacy where our children don't have to work as hard as how we're working hard today, right? We want to transfer skills to them where they can pick up and they can build something for themselves. So they don't have to depend on a 9 to 5 job. So we're building a legacy where our kids will be empowered to be their own boss, so we can eventually break that poverty lifestyle, poverty mindset that most of us have grown into. So when you enroll today, you get these bonuses. So all of these things you get when you enroll in the Legacy Builders program or any one of the programs. So this is your chance to stop hustling and start building. All right. So all of these programs are available. Some of you are already inside of this program and are already going through your program today. So remember to start building, okay? You can build in just 2 hours a day. You can earn 100% profit. You can have a clear blueprint to teach 10K a month, and you will not be able, you will not be alone. You will have mentorship and a community, right? So just imagine you just get one product and you just focus on selling that one product that has a potential of making 10K a month for you. You don't have to hustle like you always hustle try to sell 10 products or 5 products every single day. You just focus on just one product and one customer, right? So we've come to the end of our presentation, everybody. So maybe we can take one or two questions before we end. Is that okay, Natasha?
Yeah, that's okay. If you guys want to hang out with us probably for another 5 to 10 minutes, we can take 2 questions.
So let's see if anyone has any questions. If you have a question, just unmute and ask your question. But I hope that the presentation was easy for you to follow. So once again, the replay for this webinar will be uploaded inside of our community. So even if you joined halfway or you were in and out, you will still see and listen to the entire presentation when it's uploaded inside the community.
No one has a question? No?
Okay. So if we don't have any questions, then thank you everyone for being in our first ever webinar for the Resilience Entrepreneurs community. This is a huge milestone for all of us because for us, we've actually seen that, you can, as Papua New Guineans, we can um, be the leaders in this space in our country. And we are so blessed to be the first ones to be leading in this space. And we have just delivered our first webinar. We will be posting the date for our next webinar inside of our community. And we also have some really exciting things that are going to be happening over the next couple of weeks leading to our next webinar. So for those of you who have joined us in this webinar, do keep an eye out for what we have in stock for the next one. And from me to you, thank you all so much. Wishing each and every one of you a very, very blessed night and blessed weekend and a blessed week ahead. So Natasha, you can say a few words and end our session tonight.
All right, just a few talk survey for those of you who are new, and if you were invited by one of the members who are in the program, part of Digital Growth Community, you can always go back to them and ask them how you got started. And for those of you who are in the program and you are a member of the Digital Growth Community, I want you to take advantage. I want you to take advantage of the face-to-face workshops and these live webinars. If you're still trying to build up vocabulary and understanding of your program, I understand as complete beginners, we can do the talking for you. We're running the workshops, we're running these webinars, we're running this community, so we have decided to take on this journey to mentor everyone that is getting into digital marketing and as valued members of the Resilience Entrepreneurs community. So For the next webinar that's coming up, take advantage of it. Send a link, invite people into the community. And because the webinars will be run and hosted only here inside the community. So actually, we are really, really excited for the things that we will be announcing. Hence the upgrade that we did, that will be happening. Exciting things will be happening going forward. And really, really thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being with us tonight, spending time with us. We really, really appreciate and value every single one of you. And we wish you all success. And we hope that tonight, before you sleep, maybe you talk to your spouse or talk to your book and say, I'm going to start a legacy for my family. So that's all from me. Good night, everyone. And thank you, Caroline, for being a host for tonight, even though our host network wasn't really cooperating. But Caroline did a good job, right, guys? We can all, yes, send those emojis up. Thank you, guys, for being with us tonight. You all get a good night, and God bless. Thank you, Kaz.
Thank you. Good night.